Thank you for joining us for News Watch 12 at 11. Let's turn over to Storm Watch 12 Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman to give us a look at what our conditions are like outside right now.
Well, that rain kind of moving east a little bit quicker than expected here tonight. Let's take a look at the radar imagery, and you'll see that light to moderate rainfall up and down I-5, and then points to the west. To the coast, and then just a few showers for the east side, but not expecting too much to make it east of the Cascades overnight. Most of the action will stay west of the Cascades. Snow levels are very high. They're going to stay above all of our higher passes even through tonight into tomorrow morning, but then snow levels will slowly come down through the day tomorrow, and then really through the weekend snow levels will continue to lower. A lot of moisture still offshore, and so we're going to look for a much wetter day tomorrow across the region, and winds will stay rather gusty. It was a warm one today, broke the record high in Medford, getting up to 66. We're down to 58 now, 44 in Klamath Falls, and 52 in Montague. Very mild night tonight. We do have a wind advisory until 4 a.m. for the Rogue Valley, a high wind warning for the Shasta Valley until 1 p.m. tomorrow, and then a new wind advisory for portions of the east side. We'll look for some gusty conditions through much of the day tomorrow, but I think the winds west of the Cascades won't be as strong as we get into the afternoon. We'll see still some of the strongest gusts tonight into the early morning hours of tomorrow. Winds out of the south and southeast, getting some gusts up to 30 miles per hour in Montague. Also some gusty conditions with that rain in Medford. So tonight, wet weather, especially for the west side. Very mild temperatures expected. Tomorrow, expect temperatures actually to likely drop as we go throughout the day. It's going to be a blustery day with pretty widespread rain and higher elevation snow. And we do expect more snow for Mount Ashland tomorrow. I think winds will decrease as we go through the course of the morning. So we'll have to see maybe about a delay due to wind, but hopefully the winds will drop off quick enough where we can get a day of at least most of the day of skiing in. Of course, there's night skiing tomorrow night. More heavier snow on the way for Saturday. Sunday looking great. Might have to watch for some more strong winds though on Saturday with that next system coming in. Heavy snow expected for the Mount Shasta Ski Park over the next few days, especially on Saturday. Through Saturday, likely picking up over a foot of snow. Take a look at those snow levels. They drop later in the day tomorrow, getting to the Cascade Passes, and then especially as we head towards later Saturday into Sunday, reaching the Siskiyou Summit and the Klamath Basin. Here's a look at Stormcast as we head on into tomorrow. Rain, higher elevation snow becoming pretty widespread across the region. Snow levels dropping to about 5,000 feet or so by later in the day. And then as we move on into Saturday, here comes another pretty strong storm system. Heavier rain for the coast and coastal mountains. Heavier rain and snow in parts of Siskiyou County, and the wet weather does continue through the holiday weekend. As far as snowfall is concerned, here's what we're expecting through Saturday. Basically now through Saturday, up to 8 to 12 inches for Crater Lake, Mount Ashland. We'll see about 1 to 3 inches as snow levels drop for the Mount Shasta area, but definitely some higher totals in those higher elevations for Snowman Summit and of course the ski park. Some of those east side passes will get some snowier conditions with that system on Saturday, up to a few inches or so. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. It stays pretty active, soggy for the coast. Winds will be gusty as well. Northern California lowering snow levels through the weekend. Definitely going to get some impacts around the Mount Shasta area when it comes to snow, some of it heavy. The basin, definitely much more wintry through this weekend as those snow levels come down. Those nights will be getting colder into next week. For the Cascades and Siskiyous, expect some difficult travel through our Cascade Passes, especially Saturday and then on into Sunday. And for the Rogue Valley, just going to stay as rain in the valley areas, but definitely temperatures cooling off and getting a bit more seasonal as we move through next week.